All right, here we are at the last short writing assignment. I struggled to select an article that I hoped would draw together some of the main strands of thought for this course and for this last unit, or for this next to last unit. I decided on Paul Light's 2015 John Goss lecture. The title of it is Vision plus Action equals Faithful Execution: Why Government Daydreams and How to Stop the Cascade of Breakdowns That Now Haunts It. Uh, for those of you who don't know, John Goss was a giant in the field of public administration. He died in 1969. At this point, there is something called a John Goss Award, which stands as a kind of lifetime achievement award and carries with it a $2,000 prize and the privilege of delivering a lecture that is subsequently published by the American Political Science Association. So it's a very high honor. Um, Paul C. Light is a professor of public service at New York University, and his specialization is government breakdowns. His John Goss lecture attempts to explain why he has worked so hard to analyze government failure. So why is Light so fascinated by government failure? In this article, he's offering a catalog of government failures and suggests that there are 4 questions that provide an answer to any of the recent government failures that he's investigated. 1, where did the government break? 2, why did the government break? 3, what caused each breakdown? And 4, what can be done to redress the underlying causes? He's then invoking a Japanese saying, vision without action is a daydream. So, what do I expect you to get out of this article? First, Light is, is he an anti-government type like John Stossel that wants to prove that government always fails? Second, how would you compare the government's greatest successes, which he mentions, with its recent failures? What does the list of failures suggest in terms of patterns of breakdown? For understanding this course, how does federalism reflect in some of these failures? I know that Hurricane Katrina is in one of them. The Deepwater Horizon spill is one of them, and I think those, directly connect to federalism. What are some others? Lastly, what does reading this article suggest to you about the overall value of government? As always, again, I don't want to over-determine what you're going to write. Give me 5 to 7 pages analyzing this article and how it helps you understand intergovernmental relations. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email, call, or drop by my office and we can talk about it.